Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, Govind English Teacher. Today, we have an interesting, an important, an excellent, a dedicated, determined, devotional teacher with us. He is very, very active and he's always try to be updated. So he has a burning desire to learn English language, unsatiated desire to learn English language. He is another than, he's one of my friends. Is Srinivas Rao Sevakodu from East or West Godavari and I have forgotten. Okay. And please, sir, please say something about introduction because I know about you very well, but our viewers are there. They want to know something. Please give a small brief regarding your introduction, sir.
Sure. Yeah, pleasure meeting to you, sir, after a long time. Govind Rao, sir. I know you for a long time, and myself, I am Srinivas Rao CH. I am from ZBHS Irusumanda Malikapuram Mandal of Konasema, newly formed Konasema district. In fact, I hail from a small village called Mogalturu, where Chiranjeevi was born in West Godavari district, and I belong to that area. Presently, I was very close to my native place, and I have been in the field of teaching for the last 3 decades. And though I got the job in 2003 in 2003 as a school assistant. Earlier, I worked in some schools. So my total service now I have calculated some 3.5 decades in the field of teaching English. Thank you, one and all, meeting you all. It is because of Govind Rao, sir. It is possible for me to meet you all. Pleasure meeting to you. And let me respond to the kind of questions he is going to ask. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Okay, sir. I think, thank you. Welcome, sir. So, you have a lot of experience, more than 3 decades. Typical, great thing, actually. And I feel very happy to interact with you, to talk something, to communicate with you. And regarding this issues, sir, please tell about what are the teaching techniques or teaching tips and how as a teacher of English language, how we can make our students to reach, to face the future challenges of in their life. So how we can make our students make them to speak, sir? Yeah, please share your ideas.
If the question is about how we can make the students speak in English, if it is the question, I can tell you in a nutshell everything about how best we can make the students speak in English. See, first of
Yes.
all, as though we have been in the field of teaching for a long time, unless the moment we enter the school, talk with the students in English, unless every time we get a chance to speak with the students, converse in the medium of English, unless in the classroom we find some opportunities and we create some opportunities to the students, and we ourselves should create those opportunities to the students to speak in English. So, and we should also make students all the time give some kind of challenges, and the better sentence of doing by learning. Doing by learning, it is the best technique by which we can make the students speak in English. So doing by learning technique, we should give to the students some kind of a topic or a kind of task in which there is a lot of scope for the students to speak among themselves in English, and there is a scope for the students to ask some questions with the at the student teachers. So this is one of the best ways. Another nice method by which we can make the students speak in English is, see, we should make the English by telling them we should not make the students it is a strange subject. We should create some kind of funny activities, and by learning the language, students should automatically or unconsciously should learn the English. So the best way of learning or making the students speak in English is unconscious way of learning English. That is the best way I ever believe, because unconscious, it is not unconscious, it is some kind of knowing the language, learning the language unconsciously. It is unconsciously not aware of that fact that they are learning English. They shouldn't know that it is a strange subject. There is a grammatical rules. All these we should not make them telling them. We should not confuse them by telling the grammar rules, and only this way you should speak. Here A should be there, R should be there, Y should be there. If you say like that, they never learn the language. In the beginning of their learning of the language, there may creep some kind of grammatical errors. There may creep some kind of tense related errors. By we should not point out them by telling that this is this, this is that. If you say like that, there comes the hindrance. It makes them stop their flow of English. So automatical or unconscious way of learning and mingle with them, creating some kind of actions or tasks where they find of asking questions and interact with them. These are the some of the ways by which we can make the students speak nice English among themselves. This is the way we can make them to speak in English. This is, I think, one of the nice ways by which we can make the students speak in English. Is it okay, sir?
So very nice. In a nutshell, you have given everything. In a nutshell, you have given what are the important challenge features are there to be expressed, to be implemented in our classroom situations. You have
Yes.
done everything. You have given everything, sir. Thank you, wonderful, sir. Actually, and one more question, sir. In our
Yeah, sir.
channel, many new learners are there, beginners are there. They want to learn English language. We can teach English language to our students, but some people already they have completed the studies. Some are graduated, some are PG level, but still they can't speak. Even our teachers also they have a sort of fear and phobia or some hesitation, hindrance, and so many difficulties are there. No, so how they can overcome? First of all, being a teacher, we must be in a position to give the knowledge because the students are always ready, and we have to come down the level of the students to reach, to catch, to teach the students, to make them to face the future challenges of in their lives. Okay, how it is possible,
Thank
sir, and how? Yeah, please interact, sir. Okay.
I got the point. How we can make the beginners speak in English without any fear and hindrance of any inhibitions and all these. Okay, am I correct? It is the question I think you are
Yes.
going to ask,
Yes.
so
Yes, sir.
that we
Yes. Yes.
make information passed to the vast number of audiences we have. I think is it that? If that is the
Yes.
case, I would like to tell you there is a saying that there is a saying in Telugu or in some kind of language. See, you know, if you know few words, you speak maybe few sentences. If you know more words, so that your speech may be long. If you know some hundreds of words, thousands of words, so that your speech will go like a flow of water, river water. So the case is the language. Many teachers, as you said correctly, that they speak or they have some kind of fear in speaking English. It is because I can dare saying that they do not have the sufficient number of vocabulary. This is
Yes.
the I know you the person, you have a lot of vocabulary, and I also like I die learning the vocabulary. I can say boldly that I know some thousands of words, maybe hardly 25,000 words I know. So that is the reason 25,000 words, because I'm learning new words. So the more you know the words, the better your communication, the better your expression skills, the better your, telling about the topics. It is the only main hindrance for the teachers and the students as well. They do not learn more words. They confine themselves with few words. They do not want to refine themselves. They do not want to learn more words daily. So the case is their communication skills. The nice person from Kerala, Shashi Tharoor. Shashi Tharoor is the Congress MP, and he speaks the kind of language. Even he battles the English people also with his kind of communication skills.
Yeah.
He said so many times, I'm his disciple. I'm his student. I heard so many of his speeches. I am also the emulator or follower of his speeches. It is because of his excellent communication skills in English. He has known probably some maybe 50,000, 60,000 words in Oxford Dictionary. That is the reason. Besides having so many words, it doesn't help much unless you practically use them in daily life. Another problem for the great speakers, it is because they do not use the words they know. The longer you do not use the words in your daily life, the speedier you lose the communication skills. So I personally believe that having learned some maybe 25,000 words, I bet I want to use all those words daily, particularly having meeting persons like you and provide taking some of the opportunities people like you give me, because I'm not finding some kind of opportunities outside. So if I get some kind of opportunity, all the words come automatically. So automatically my flow will stop. Nothing. It will not stop unless somebody stops me. That is the reason. So I advise the teachers and the students, learn more and more words. The better, if you learn more words, the better your communication will be. That is my only tonic. Probably I can pass to the audiences or spectators of you, so that it will be helpful to the viewers of you. Thank you. Have you got my point?
If you
More.
use, it will be useful. If you don't use, you will lose. So the uses of words in a contextualize the situation, and by using the day-to-day work of life, automatically we have to make the words in
Here,
our,
I want to tell you by which I conclude. If you, I can ask you your next question. In a
yeah,
in a bike, if you have half-liter petrol, it may come to 20 kilometers. In a bike, if you have 1 liter petrol, it comes to maybe comes to 50 kilometers. If you have full tank, it comes to maybe 500 kilometers. So the case with the vocabulary. If you know more words, your speech will be more. You can give a
yeah.
longer speeches. I got my point.
Yes,
Example.
yes, sir. The more you have, the more you express. The more you have, the more you can explain, you can expand, you can extend, you can excel, you can expertise, you can excellent, you can expertise, you can have the experience. Okay, sir. Thank you. Your the flow of your. I think I got some energy from your speeches. No, I think the English teachers should be like you, and I think this video will impact many of our English teachers. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for your great ideas, good experience, and sparing your time and making everything regarding this language. See you later. And okay, thank you coming to my channel, sir. Thank you. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir.